let's take 30 seconds each day to be calm and silent and pray for peace for ourselves and the world.
Be grateful every day for what you have, and also work on yourself to be a better human.
Life of your guidance!
Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Welcome to our virtual celebration program of April 2022, organized by GPDN, the Global People Daily News, an independent international news media. I'm Lisha Tsai. I would like to start with a quote by Immanuel Kant, a German philosopher and one of the Central Enlightenment thinkers, from his book Critic of Practical Reason. Two things fill the mind ever-increasing wonder and awe. The more often and the more intensely the mind of thoughts is drawn to them, the starry heavens above me and the moral law within me. Stars in the sky are a symbol of conscience in every one of us.
We're observing three important international days this month: the World Citizen Day, International Day of Conscience, and the International Mother Earth Day. Immanuel Kant's words resonate with the spirit of our program, hence the title, The Starry Heavens Above and the Conscience Within.
The goal of the World Citizen Day is to make people aware that all humans are connected, and that every action made by a few will have an impact on others. The third International Day of Conscience is observed this year. It's a day to give back to the world by helping to promote a global culture of love and peace. It also emphasizes the importance of conscience and its role in avoiding physical, sexual, oral, and mental abuse of others. The International Mother Earth Day is a unique event that draws people from all over the world together to remember that Earth is our home, and that we, world citizens, wish to live in peace with nature. Every world citizen is accountable for safeguarding our planet and all animals that inhabit in it. Have you considered world citizens, conscience, or our Mother Earth? I'd like to hear each and every one of them. Please express your thoughts in the chat box below. At this crucial juncture, all global conscience warriors are needed to put an end to the pandemic and the conflict between Russia and Ukraine.
GPDN is happy to join you in commemorating these three important international days.
Now our first guest speaker, Dr. Lara Huang, will be presenting Saving You and Me with just 30 seconds a day. Welcome, Dr. Huang.
Hello, I'm Lara Huang, an endocrinologist and a metabolism physician. The COVID-19 outbreak in 2019 affects 457 million people and killed over 6 million. It's been over 2 years since the outbreak began, and with vaccines and virus varieties, we may be nearing an end. However, the war on one side of the earth has plunged people into another world of sadness and fear. As a doctor, like many people who work from home, I haven't left my city in over 1 year, and I'm busy with clinical and epidemic prevention work every day. Except for work, my life has remained blank for almost 2 years, leaving me wondering, when will we be able to return to our old lives? The pandemic impact is significantly larger than the sickness itself. Mental health, social and economic impact, racial and gender equality all go wrong, causing a humanitarian disaster that make our healthcare workers face these problems and work hard to find solutions. During the terrible pandemic, I did not take care of patients with COVID-19, but care for numerous patients with diabetes and thyroid disorders. Faced with new disease unknown in human infectious disease history, Many patients are forced to work from home, and many people have lost job or income owing to the isolation policy, causing their disease worsen. Some people suffer from anxiety or insomnia, while others suffer from hyperthyroidism. With these fragile patients, I not only try to help them improve their health, but also take the time to encourage them to think positively and fight disease and stress with courage. With 16 years of regular Qigong practice and meditation, I have the physical and mental fortitude to handle heavy work, as well as a consistent supply of good energy to encourage patients to get through this pandemic together. I believe that only love and peace in my heart and following my conscience, I can truly love the people and help the patients, receiving my sincere care, encouragement, and energy. These patients are able to control their disease more effectively. People are agitated because of the COVID-19 outbreak, natural and man-made disasters, and wars. With the medical system paralyzed and the lockdown policies from various countries, people's lifestyle has been drastically changed overnight. Patients in low and high-income countries are able to receive proper care, causing severe humanitarian crisis. I think money aid and medical assistance is not a means to solve such humanitarian crisis. We should promote the awareness and invoke the conscience in every heart across the world. Since we all share the same interdependence, we should all work together to find solutions that benefit the planet and the world. Let's take 30 seconds each day to be calm and silent and pray for peace for ourselves and the world. Let's listen to our conscience, encourage our friends and more people to invoke their conscience. Let the energy of conscience culture influence more people, and let everyone enjoy equal health human rights, no longer suffering from disease, natural and man-made disasters and world injury. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Huang. It's difficult to find a good doctor who can treat patients, let alone a doctor with a conscience and affection for his or her patients who can encourage them and look after their mental health. Patients of Dr. Huang are really fortunate. Money aid or medical support is not a solution to solve humanitarian crisis. I agree with Dr. Huang's call to conscience. We appreciate Dr. Huang's practical and effective advice. Pray for peace for yourself and the world for just 30 seconds per day. It's really true that we can only achieve world peace if we are at peace with ourselves, isn't it? Next, we'll hear from a high school teacher from Honduras, Mayte Quiroz, who is also a respected NGO leader about her experiences. Welcome, Ms. Quiroz.
Hi everyone, this is Mayte Quiroz. I'm 27 years old and I come from Honduras. Today I want to share a small story with you and I hope you enjoy my video and my presentation. I work for a small NGO called Educate2Envision. I'm the head of operation and partnership of this NGO. Pretty much what we do is that we provide secondary school schools for communities, for rural communities. During this time, I have seen the sacrifice and the work that my students put day to day in order for them to achieve their goals, which is graduate from high school. During this time, I have seen my students get up around 3-4 a.m. in the morning and go into their farms to cut the coffee beans, and then after cutting the coffee beans, go to their house, help their parents, and then go to school or do their homeworks. So I have seen how much effort they do and the sacrifice they put into access to education. This has actually impacted my life in a very positive ways, because it's not only make me want to help them even more, but it has also changed my life and my perspective on how I see myself now. Now I have seen everything that my parents have gave me, and I can only say that I am very much grateful for the opportunities that I have been given throughout my life, and how lucky I have been throughout my life. And I was a very negative person, you know. I would usually get very angry and usually think negatively and see things that they're not. There were things that I didn't like. But after working and living in rural communities, I have seen the sacrifice that they put, and it has transformed me into turning into a more grateful person. And it has also helped me understand the importance of education. So it has changed my life, not only as who am I, but also as a human in general, and how I contribute to my society into turning into a better place. So I work and I live by the idea that we need to leave a world a better place, and that's what I'm trying to do. By changing in my mindset into a more grateful, into a more positive mindset, it has transformed me into a better human. It has into a better Mayte, and it has helped me also find different ways, and it has actually made me even more creative into finding solutions for what I'm doing. So my message today would be grateful every day, every time, for everything, even bad, even good. Just be grateful, because you don't know how lucky you are that you are here and that you are able to go to university, you're able to have a decent job, you're able to have a transportation or food. So just be grateful for everything that you have around you. And whenever you start being grateful for everything that you have around yourself, you will start seeing this world completely different. I mean, it's not like you're not being realistic, but it's just making you understand there is something, there's something that maybe it's not as I want it to be, but it is there. How can I be different? How can I transform myself? How can I do this better? So by being grateful, everything changes. And I know it has worked for me, and I hope it worked for everyone. And whenever you see things through gratefulness, things change. Trust me, it really changed my life, and it has actually helped me into turning into a better human. I have understand that not only, we want to set good examples. We want to be good leaders. But before we reach to that point, we need to work on ourselves. And what I would suggest would be just be more grateful for what you have. You will start changing your mindset, and then you will understand how important it is to be a good example, and how important it is for everyone to work on ourselves and build ourselves, and in this way we can be able to help others along our way. So that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to work on myself. I'm trying to be more grateful every day, and by doing this, I am trying to be of a good example to my students who have never probably seen an example in their life, who have reached university, who are maybe who can speak more than one language, or someone that can use a computer, or there's just many things. So I'm trying to be a person that teach them not only what they need as a professional, but also what they need as humans, to be grateful every day, to respect others, to set up values. And I know it is a long way for me to see the results of this, but I know, and I'm very much positive, that I will have the opportunity to see my students reaching a better opportunities in their life, and that will probably be my gift, that will probably be the results that will make me even more happier and even more grateful that I'm doing this. So I want to keep on contributing not only to my society, to Honduras, but also to the whole world, and be of a good example and be a good leader for them, in order for them to reach what they're looking for. And I want to be the light in their life, and I want to be that person they can see as an example, or the person they want to become maybe in the future. So I hope one day I can see them. I know I'll be able to see at least one or two, and that will mean the whole world for me. So this message will be for you to be set a positive mindset, be grateful every day for what you have, and also work on yourself to be a better human, and that way you can turn into being a good role model for all younger generations around the globe. And yeah, that will be it. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for including me in your video, and I wish you a very grateful and beautiful life. So thank you, and for everything, and big heart for you, and thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you for your presentation, Ms. Quiroz. Based on what you've said, I see that teaching and learning go hand in hand. You were moved by the kids because you saw how much they sacrificed to their families and how hard they worked to get an education. And you feel grateful and even transformed as a result. You're a fantastic role model for us to follow in terms of demonstrating how gratitude has a capacity to entirely change our mentality. Our program has now come to an end. Thank you for participating in today's GPDN virtual events. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The video, A Prayer for Peace, will conclude today's program. Thank you very much, and see you next time.